Now I'm ready.
Perfect. Hello, everybody.
Hello, how are you? I'm Paula.
I'm Kat.
And we are getting fracked. I don't have the sign up because I was
okay.
distracted by fixing a crooked picture back there and forgot about it. But we're watching Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, we are.
If you're new here, this is the first time for both of us. We're both watching this blind.
It's a crazy ride.
It's quite the roller coaster, right? I have a real love-hate relationship with this show.
And I think that's a good show.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly, at least it makes me feel something.
Makes you feel something.
It makes me feel it strongly.
And it's doing what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost halfway through season 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let's get some answers, baby. Let's get to the end of this thing and know that what the deal is. How does it end?
What was the plan?
There wasn't one.
Never.
They had a plan, and then they were like, oh, this isn't working.
We got to switch it up. And that's okay. I was talking with some people last night and about what I do, and I know, isn't it
Sorry,
pretty?
I have to... I'm just going to be a cat for a second.
I know.
I'm a feline, not a cat.
No.
Okay, sorry, thank you.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. And I did a little, it like matches the blue pretty well.
It's really nice, yeah.
Anyways, that's true. I get it.
I feel like it kind of matches my glow-in-the-dark vibe.
We're doing it.
This does glow in the dark, by the way. Anyway, please, back to your thing you were telling people.
About what I do. And,
It glows. This should be for late. You can't tell. Look, you can kind of look how it glows. It glows. Anyway. What's your thing? I'm focused. I'm here. I'm focused. I'm present.
And it's good. And we're great. And we're grand.
You were telling some people last night about what you do.
Yeah, and Battlestar Galactica came up. And this excitement took them over. And I went, we're not finished with the show. And they went... And I was like, okay, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. It is funny with this job in particular, the number of times I have to, like, very much, like, get out in front of things and be like, literally for my job, we can't talk about
this. I'm so sorry.
We can talk about it later, but not right now.
I went to a diner with a friend, and we're sitting there and we're talking, and my, like... the hyper-focused part of my ADHD can completely tune in on someone else's conversation 6 tables away, and then I can't let it go.
Yeah.
Like, my ear's just
That's
there.
all I can hear, yeah.
There's these 2 men who are, like, talking all big, like, oh, studios, blah, 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 and they're talking all fucking loud and just being, like, what I think is, like, a stereotypical, you know, Hollywood person they would depict in a show or movie.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, everybody. They start talking about Battlestar Galactica. And he goes, I didn't get any spoilers, but I literally hear him go, and the way they ended it, and I was like, and I looked at the person I was with, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, you gotta talk to me right now. I can't listen, like, please, you know?
You have to distract me.
I was like, I can't have made it this far to get it spoiled by some stereotypical Hollywood men
across the restaurant.
I would have been so mad. But it was just so dramatic, you know, and they were just like, what is happening? I was like, they're literally about to spoil the end of the series of Battlestar Galactica. So this is what we do for y'all.
Look, it's a workplace hazard, really.
Call OSHA.
Yeah, so we're on episode 8 of season 4. Sine qua non? We don't know. Latin or whatever. Apparently it means an essential condition. A thing that is absolutely necessary.
Working with the Cylons?
Oh, yeah, man.
Or pulling Deanna out of...
Maybe.
That is absolutely necessary. Like, they need to see the final 5.
There's a lot of twistiness happening. The Centaurians are doing their thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Athena killed the nice 6. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, we didn't see her die.
That's true. She could possibly...
She was gasping for air.
She could possibly still be alive. That's true.
I like that 6 a lot.
Yeah, and she had the best hair color of all of them.
That's a really good hair color. Anyways, this show's crazy, and I'm excited.
Yep.
Wonder if she'll get any visions.
Oh, yeah. In that moment of death?
Yeah.
But she'll come back?
Where is she?
Command.
Marines are holding her. My quarters.
What a stinking mess.
No
She
information.
was assassinated by the Cylons.
No, there's no truth to that, at least as far as we know.
I didn't even think about the aftermath of like him having to become.
And
I didn't even think about that.
I asked Admiral Adama to come and answer our questions directly.
But he didn't get back to me.
Wouldn't take my call.
At this time.
Like, I can't tell you any information
If you don't
won't listen.
Shut up.
Oh, she gonna see something.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if the last one was Doc Coddle? I haven't even considered
That would.
Coddle.
Powers granted me by law.
I'd be thrilled.
That'd be very funny.
He's taking over as president. Damn, are we gonna watch her die?
Maybe she comes back? Oh, this is such
Damn.
an interesting choice to, like, leave it as a little bit of a cliffhanger whether or not she's gonna die.
Their suspicions don't concern me.
I mean, they do, actually, because you're part of the society.
And the fleet needs reassurance and stability.
And you gotta help give it to him.
Then you reassure them.
I'm not part of the military.
Tell Zarek he can go to hell.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
Cool,
boy.
thanks.
We're doing a real good job at acting like adults.
Do you hate your people so much? Did you look for any excuse to kill one trying to sabotage this truce?
No, sir, of course not.
Well, then, what were you thinking?
Yeah, because that's what happened.
You make me understand.
Because you didn't
why
actually have to
did
kill her.
this. The Cylon merely kneeled down, was talking to her.
Maybe that's what it looked like to the others, sir.
Put the lives of every single person in this fleet at risk.
Yup.
And it's not good.
You betrayed a promise to me.
Sir, I will accept any form of punishment that you think I deserve. Please don't take it away.
I'm afraid the brig.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, come on. You did not. I know you weren't really in your right mind. You were panicking, but, like, what did you think was going to happen as a result of
Get her
this?
out of my sight.
Like, what? And now where is your daughter gonna go?
Do you honestly think that your father will hand over power to this administration?
No.
I mean, he's like,
Gotta reassure
give some
him.
reassurance, dude. What are you doing? What is everyone doing, frankly?
None of them know.
They were determined to resurrect the three. What we used to call Deanna. You find it, we'll find
And
them.
it just sporadically jumps. The hub.
Yeah.
All because I thought you might.
And then you just sit there
You've
and
actually made it worse, yeah.
advising me to step aside.
But you were never elected president.
But I was elected to office, which is more than Rosalind.
I mean,
this
that's
is
true.
very true.
Why do you think she kept me on in the first place?
No, to help legitimize her coup.
Adama will never recognize you as president, and we need someone he will. Now the
But, like, why does he get
That's
to
so
have
e-
the...
And I suppose you have someone in mind.
The whole point of the vice president
Like, this
is
is the vice president's job, is to step in.
take over.
Yeah, it's a bit silly.
And start looking for a candidate as soon as possible.
This is, yeah, it has nothing to do with me.
Strong man and a political strong woman to rule together by
I mean, honestly, he's not
He
wrong.
isn't wrong, which is what's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Someone to take Tom Zarek's place as interim president until the next round of elections.
Is it Lee?
We have to.
So we don't have to do shit.
Unless you want to start discussing what's been keeping you here. So what did Rosalind offer you to defend Baltar?
Room of the view. Sometimes it's better to settle for what you've already got.
What happened to you, pal?
Kitty cat.
That's the final Cylon.
That would be hilarious if that cat just starts talking like
Prisoner.
Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Only our hybrids can locate it.
You're lying.
I have never lied to you, Saul.
Oof.
Why is a dying woman so important to you?
Because I can't.
Not to be, God damn it, to the old man.
Aww. Interesting.
Oh, this whole thing is.
Saul, do you love me?
What?
Be honest with me.
What if Ellen is the final?
Right? Like,
Here!
that would
That could make
also
sense
be.
why Deanna said I'm sorry to her.
Actual racetrack.
I'm constantly worried about racetrack.
Yeah, really.
Skulls, take the wheel. I'm going
This
for a
is
walk.
This is bad
You're going
news.
for a walk? No.
Oh my
I don't
god.
like. See, now I'm worried about racetrack. I'm always worried about racetrack. They put her in these situations, and I feel like she could die at any moment.
Oh yeah, she probably dead now. I'm saying my goodbyes.
Letting go, cutting loose.
Oh yeah, she's dead as far as I'm concerned.
It's Pike. He's dead.
Damn, Pike.
This is the shuttle. She took over to the base ship. Spin up the
We're going to where this jumped from.
fleet. Let's go.
Oh.
Rosalind never sought power.
Exception that proves the rule. Laura Roslin is a study in repressed ambition.
Ooh, repressed ambition
Adama.
is
Never seeking out a job
so
until it's
good.
handed to you. Does your father have some other place he wants to go?
Ooh.
Where the hell do they go?
Yeah, dude.
That's so. It's not good.
So many bad decisions happening.
Too many. Like it's his emotional attachment to Rosalind. Obviously, he's not thinking clearly. When you're too close to the situation.
You're also just like not actually doing what's best for society.
No, not for the
Like-
fleet at all. Oh no.
They're dead. Those Centurions took, I think, most of those people out.
I'm afraid it paints a pretty clear picture.
Oh.
They found the hub and they destroyed it. You are way too close.
You have to listen to him.
President's spaceship was destroyed. Search every square inch of this debris field until we come up with a clue. Give my order.
It's just you're already short
Yeah.
fighters.
Gods. You ever feed that animal? Where is he anyway? Come on, Roma. Who would Adama respect as president?
You better take care of that kitty cat, or else I'm gonna fight you.
What is going on? The cat is meaningful in some way.
Somehow.
here.
It's like attached to his wife or whoever. I think it was his wife's.
But any break gives the cancer a chance to regroup. Makes it that much harder to beat it back. Well, let's just say that the sooner you get her back here, the better her chances are.
Ooh.
I ran some tests on your Cylon prisoner. Guess what I found?
What? I need to know.
What?
What?
Tell us.
What?
Don't cut
away. No.
You son of a gun.
I'm not torturing her if that's what you're worried about.
That's not what I'm worried about.
You're sleeping with her? She looks like my dead wife.
Tells me she's pregnant. The frack have you been thinking about?
I'm sorry. What?
Do you deny it?
How could a Cylon get another Cylon
can't.
pregnant? I didn't think that was possible.
Thinking.
I didn't think that was possible either.
I need judgment. I need your confidence.
Oof.
Putting it at risk because of your weaknesses.
Weakness.
Yeah, you're weak. You're risking
Okay,
all our
well,
lives for what?
I was about to say right now, before you knew about.
Helen would say about her husband. Impregnating.
Ooh, you're gonna get punched.
You're gonna get a punch. Yep. Everything's falling apart. They're gonna freaking kill each other. These two old men fighting.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, fight scenes where there's no music. It's,
I hate the sounds of
It's just the blows landing.
You know how many times I've had to
I was going to say
bear
that
this
shit.
thing.
It's fine. This is just how men work
This is
out
how
their
men work
problems,
out.
obviously. We just get in a fight and then we're okay.
My people are gonna feel like they're being asked to go on suicide missions.
I'm not asking.
Oof. Cool.
That's exactly what her face said, too. Cool.
Cool.
Great. Good. Happy about this.
Love this for us.
Admiral Adama.
Ooh.
Lee said you once gave him something before a mission.
Foolish to think a hunk of metal could keep him safe.
And yet that's what we do, isn't it? I always imagined you a realist, Admiral. Indulge a vain hope at the cost of lives. Everyone has his limit. Sine qua non, as they say.
Oh, that's how you say it.
Non.
Without which not. Interesting.
You may have a point, Counselor.
And while I'm on a roll,
While you're still
Comes
letting me
Eric
talk.
may not be an ideal president, but we could do worse.
There are limits to my realism. Goodbye, Counselor.
You tried. You tried. You greased it up and it just didn't quite go for it.
I have no choice.
Do you have to step down? What's he gonna do?
Tell the quorum that I'm relinquishing command effective
Yep.
immediately.
Yep. So who's gonna be in charge?
That doesn't go to Tigh, does it?
What if instead of Picking names and finding fault, of course.
This character is so interesting.
We might as well spell out one name.
He's so great.
Adama.
I mean, you from the start.
It's gotta be, right?
No matter what you tell yourself.
What are you looking at down
A
there?
gun, I imagine.
You know the outcome is fixed.
What is happening? I'm really nervous now because they're not showing us what he's doing.
Lads, defense rests.
Oh, that is so cute.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
I'm really anxious. Yeah. Yep.
Someone the quorum won't hesitate to approve, even of Eric's objections.
Yeah? Who?
I
You,
just
dummy.
tapped on your chest. That's you, baby.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
My name was never on that list.
Yeah, well, it is
Of
not.
course not. That would be too blatant.
Again, it's not something you were seeking, but
Why you had me cross 47 names off that list?
you want it.
Savor your victory, Mr. Adama. You'll never get the chance to serve.
Why does he want to shoot him now? What is happening?
You wanna know why?
You're supposed to be a good guy.
Open it!
His actual
I'm scared it's
real
a dead
cat died.
Yeah.
They killed my cat! How long? It's irrelevant, it's immaterial.
It wasn't even my cat! And the bombs started to fall, and fate presented me with a choice. I could run home and try to save my family. How do you think I chose?
Roma, we all made decisions that saved our lives at the cost of others.
Think you're unique, Romo. Your sins are so special.
Oof.
Faith in ourselves, in our right to survive. That's not a given. That's a choice.
My heart
He's
is
so
pounding.
good at it. I was
If you
like,
can't stomach that, then you had damn well better squeeze that trigger right now. What are you waiting for?
It is so interesting the way he doesn't even seem
Or you can make a choice.
scared that
Not
the
in
fact
the
that he's being
slightest.
held at gunpoint.
Your past behind you.
he is a soldier. Like,
Because I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a difference in this fleet.
It's your final word.
That's up to you.
Then swear it.
I, Leland Joseph Adama,
Ah,
and affirm
I'm so stressed out.
That I take the office of President of the 12 colonies of Cobalt.
Was that just a test? Was he just testing him? Or did he actually...
You're the only man I can trust.
Yeah, Ty's gonna do it. Oh,
I knew it.
you
Oh,
should know
no.
that I'm
Listen, not
a...
like this, but you can't be crazy enough to leave me
I'm a
in charge.
Cylon.
Just in case you needed to know.
You're not the same man.
Yeah,
That's
you're
because
right.
I'm a Cylon.
I'm actually not a man.
You found out a lot about yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta begin to imagine.
And
Lead the people to Earth the best way you can.
this is so crazy.
Things I could have never
Any other last orders?
guessed that would have happened.
Just one.
Lee is president.
And Ty
And Ty-
is admiral or commander. Adama is so interesting because he gets so stubborn,
rash
and then at the end of an
and-
episode, he kind of sees reason. He's really...
He's like, yeah, I am rash and I'm making terrible choices.
Romo.
One
Doggo.
day in office and you've already got a first.
No, this is for you.
Romo.
Oh, is this the dog where they kept flipping the dish over?
Your new best friend.
Oh.
Oh my gosh,
See, a
look
new
at this
pet
guy.
you love. That would be the perfect gift. Waiting alone in a Raptor while the rest of the fleet jumps away, that's not just getting in a plane. Why are you doing this?
Wow.
Because I can't live without her.
Aww.
What are yours, Starbuck?
Nothing but the rain, sir.
Grab your gun and bring the cat in.
Mommy, I want to go with the 6. I miss her. What happened to the 6, Mommy? I see her in my dreams.
We're in this really pretty room. It's so big with tall ceilings and it's really bright. Wow.
She's like, just wait here.
And now it's just you.
What the heck is happening in this show?
Ooh. Ooh.
Some very interesting choices being made in the writer's room in this season, I feel like. Like, what? why? It's like they were like, wouldn't we think it would be fun if Apollo was president, and therefore we'll just create some scenario that means that he gets to be president. Like
work
there's
around
some
that.
things that I'm questioning, like the logic of some of, like the in-world logic of some of what's happening, but like whatever. I'm not like super worried about it, but it's kind of like that's what
I'm
is
interested
happening?
to see Lee as president, but the whole vice president thing not being able to be the, like, it's literally how
weird.
it works.
And also, Adama has stepped down, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
now.
I thought that's why he stepped down,
Like-
so that Zarek could stay.
I guess he stepped down because he wants to be able to do this search for Laura.
Yeah. It's an interesting decision. Seems a tad illogical, but it happens a lot in this show anyways. No one's ever fucking thinking straight. This one is just pretty up there. And Zarek has so many, like, he's not wrong in the things he was saying.
Yeah.
He's the one person to have been voted in.
Yeah.
Like,
everyone else really, like, this whole system just runs on, like, two people in power just telling everyone else what to do. Like, there's no democracy happening here.
not really. Barely
all.
the illusion of a democracy.
Yeah, it's just
like, barely. You have the quorum freaking out.
They're like, this isn't how it's supposed to be working. Like,
We're supposed to be communicated with. We're supposed to be asked questions.
It truly, really is just like a military-run government. Like,
without saying it.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, yeah. Like, even when Rosalind is around and she sort of does whatever she wants, even then, it's still like
Adama's still sending Starbuck off on a secret secret mission.
So I guess we were just kind of sixth sensing that cat. You know, like, he was kind of still seeing the cat. I was gonna say, I don't think we ever saw him touch the cat.
No.
He did carry it with him, and we heard the sound of the cat, but that must just be that he was hearing the sound of the cat.
Because we never actually saw Lee, like, the bowl being emptied over. Like, do you ever feed this cat? Like, listen.
But wouldn't that have smelled? He would have been like, why do your quarters smell?
Maybe.
This bag you keep carrying around with you everywhere smells.
I guess if you're keeping it trapped in and he tucks it away.
He's carrying it with
gross.
him.
He
There's
does carry
no
it with him.
way it doesn't smell.
It smells like a dead body.
He Febrezed it every day.
Or the smell of alcohol just takes over everything and you can't smell anything else. Honestly, relatable. If my cat was killed, I might go crazy. I'm like, wow, his cat got killed and he snapped. And I'm like, relatable. I know it also boiled down to his wife and his children and all these other things.
Yes.
But
it is like, I'm not sure what I think if he really thought, oh, well, there's no point in having hope, I'll just shoot Lee.
Or was it all part of his head games? Yeah.
I would
not
I'm
be surprised.
inclined to believe that he was kind of testing him to be like, okay, how would you react under this situation? Are you still willing to stand up for the right thing, even under this kind of duress?
Swear your word.
You know? I feel like he was testing him.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know that he would have ever actually shot Lee. But this Romo's got some. He's playing some weird little game on his own. Got a lot of. Could he be the final Cylon? I don't know.
I was thinking about it in this episode.
Yeah.
When he first pulled the gun, I was like, is he a Cylon trying to keep all this stuff from,
like,
anything
falling
good from
apart,
happening,
or you know, like.
Yeah.
But then does it come back around to what you're saying of, like, it was him testing Lee because he wants Lee there
Yeah,
for
like,
who
I
knows
just wanna
what
make
Cylon
sure.
reason.
Yeah.
Doc Cottle being a Cylon would make me laugh.
It's funny because I feel like at some point I've thought almost every character. I've been like, they could be a
Absolutely.
Cylon, but I don't think I've ever thought it about Doc Cottle before.
Have we?
And just today I was like, huh.
Wouldn't that be?
You know, I really thought, too, they were going to do more with that 6 dying. If they're going to show us her dying,
it was just
I thought they were going to show us a little more, but the pregnancy is with the other 6. Because it seemed like
Oh, yeah,
Coddle
duh,
was...
my bad.
No, but that's how it set up, right?
Duh,
We
my
were
bad.
primed to think that he was going to give news about the 6
Yes,
that died.
yes.
And it happened to be about the other 6.
Yes.
It definitely,
My bad,
slightly
absolutely.
confused. At first, I was like, wait, she was pregnant?
she was
But
pregnant?
that's not
That's so
who-
funny. I
and
didn't
was
even...
like, oh.
yeah.
But, why
What a
not
silly
show
thing for
us?
my
I
brain.
thought they would show us a little tease of what she was seeing as she died, or,
Yeah, we just saw
something.
greenery and,
just nothing, yeah. So it's an interesting
It
choice.
really
to have
does
that.
kind of feel like they ran out of time in the
And
last
they were
episode.
like, well, we really want to show this. Because they didn't have to have any of that.
No.
They could have just been like, yeah, she's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just, already shot it. And they were like,
guess we'll put it in.
guys,
yeah,
we could put it in at the
interesting
start of
choice.
this episode.
Yeah.
I really thought she was going to survive.
For a minute, I thought so too. Because they were showing us the operating and all of that. I was like, oh, she'll end up surviving somehow. But
nope.
And we don't know anything about what's going on the base ship that jumped and what's going on with all them and why they destroyed the resurrection hub. Some of the pilots and the Centurions destroyed the resurrection hub. What? There's some weird things going on. I hope when we jump to their story,
we're gonna get some of that.
They go back and show us.
Yeah. I would be into that.
The next episode is called The Hub, so maybe we'll get it in the next one.
Solid. Love it. That's good.
Guess we're going to have to watch some more to find out what happens. Hey, thanks for being here with us, everyone.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't already. That really helps us. You can thumbs up the video, give it a like, and leave a comment below to let us know. I don't know what. I don't even know what I want to be like. What are your theories? But if you're watching this, you've probably seen it, so you don't have any theories. But maybe what were you thinking and feeling when you saw this for the first time? You know,
keeping spoilers out and just what you thought.
Yeah. So
because there's so many possibilities.
Yeah.
And a lot of things happening that I could have never expected.
Yeah.
Tigh being handed the Galactica is
I also
bananas.
love that he's like, I need your good judgment, and you've impregnated the Cylon, and now, oh, but I trust you. You should take over. What? That's a real turnabout.
That's a big jump.
That's a big 180 in the middle of an episode.
You beat the crap out of each other, and that still doesn't solve the problem of he's been sleeping with this Cylon who's a prisoner.
Also, a Cylon getting a Cylon pregnant. I thought that didn't happen.
But they've never, because with other Cylons, it's the final 5.
Yeah, maybe it's because it's the final 5.
And I wonder if we're going to get, what Tigh's going to be thinking about that.
Yeah.
And this means, and 6 has no idea. 6 has no idea.
That he's one of the final 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't think. Yeah. Boy, all of this and more if you keep watching. If you would like to
help financially support the channel, you can sign up for our Patreon, patreon.com/Gallifrey Gals. Get full length watch-along reactions, access to our Discord community, higher tiers get extra behind-the-scenes stuff, and knowing that you help make the channel possible. And you get to see us the whole time through this episode being like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, full length.
Is the cat the Cylon?
Yeah, we did think about it. And then I started thinking about Men in Black. Was like, is there something special about the cat's
little
collar?
The Cylon god lives inside the collar of this cat. All right, everybody, thanks for being here. Catch us next time
as we watch more of Battlestar Galactica.
So say we all.